Is there anything else that you're seeing that you're excited about, in terms of trends in the industry? I mean, I think you did a really great job, like, diving into some of the nuances that come with AI, but anything else on the radar?
Exciting. Oh man. It's gonna sound like such a downer, but it's there's a lot of tough things in our industry right now. Affordability is very tough. When it comes to the industry, I think yeah, it's hard to say if there's anything super exciting. But personally, like within our company, there's a lot of things that we're excited about. There's a lot of things that we're changing up. Like I don't know if you want to hear about that, but when it comes to the industry, I don't know that there's
Sure.
there's
I can chime in on that a little bit. So yeah, as Angie mentioned, there's a lot of weird things going on in the industry right now. There's affordability issues. There's lots of different lawsuits, different things going on with clear cooperation. So there's a lot of unknown, but I am excited that a lot of this stuff is getting worked through, and a lot of it's out in the public. So I think there's a lot of transparency, and people are learning a lot about the real estate industry just by seeing what's happening. The NAR lawsuit I thought was pretty ridiculous, but ultimately it has created a little bit more transparency in commissions, which I think is a good thing. I think the consumer needs to understand everything about how this process works. That's one thing I tell my clients when I work with them is my goal is for you to understand along the entire process what we're doing, why we're doing it, how it impacts you. And I think that is just forcing a lot of that with agents. And I think one positive with all of this kind of weird stuff kind of floating around, I like quotes, I like sayings, and I butcher them 99.9% of the time, but there's one out there that says a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, something along those lines. And I think that all of this going on is good in the sense that it's going to be removing some people from the industry that maybe should not be there. The harder this job gets, I think the better for agents who are full-time and take it serious and really want to help people, because it allows for us to continue to grow and help people, but it also stops those ones who are just kind of dipping their toe in the water on the weekends and let me try and make a quick buck. It makes it harder for them. So I think a lot of these challenges are good, but we do need to see affordability turn around a bit, and it's not as simple as interest rates coming down. They're softening, they're getting better. Historically, they're actually in a great place, but everything else is so much more expensive. So I'm looking forward to seeing some resolutions on that so we can get more people into the buyer pool, realizing the dream of home ownership, because there's a huge demand. There's a lot of people sitting on the fence right now. We just need some things to kind of turn around. There's more tech in this industry than there's ever been, which is exciting, but real estate agents are known for chasing shiny things, right? And it's very dangerous because you can end up throwing a bunch of money away testing out all these new products. We're very fortunate that being with EXP and then with the fast forward movement and also having some experience on our side, that we have a lot of people to talk to about what's working, what's not working, where should we invest money, where should we not. But I do like to see where all the tech is going to make it easier for agents to, find properties, work through different, processes, streamline things. So again, we can give more back to the clients, more of our time focused on them. And a lot of that stuff is client facing. They're getting a lot more information at their fingertips. And I know before Zillow or before, access to portals was given to the consumer, everyone was worried, do we still need agents? Even back before when agents were walking around with their private book and we're guarding the information. Everyone's worried about when clients can get that, are we still going to be needed? And it's quite the opposite. I think we're needed more than ever, but being able to give that information to the consumer and having them being able to educate themselves as well and see what's going on, I think that transparency has just made this, everything better with the real estate industry. So as we continue to have more of that, I think it's a positive thing. So I like to continue to see that happen.
Yeah, and it makes the agents have to get better. Like you have to step up as an agent, because the consumer now knows and has that information. So, you can't allow your client to know more than what you know. So I think it is exciting. It's just it depends on what level of excitement we're talking about.
Love it.